right.
Yes, that's it.
Welcome, everybody. So
Yeah.
beautiful to welcome you all tonight. It's my honor to introduce my beautiful friend and teacher, Chagai Katz, to you. He was the one who brought me onto this magical path of working with the star beings about 9 years ago. And when I heard about him, something in me was switched on, and I felt this man I want to meet. I also want to give ET healings and work really with the stars. And we met, and it was really a soul recognition. And then my whole life turned around, and finally we have a first event together. It's amazing. Chagai has been doing ET healings with different teams, medical teams of ETs, for 22 years now. And
Yep.
he's still a big source of inspiration to me. And yeah, you're from Israel, so you have your own story to share. Maybe you want to introduce yourself also. Thank you
Yes.
for doing this together.
Thank you so much, my dear friend Esther. It's very. It's been a very big pleasure to, to contact you and to, to first to be a guide and a friend, and I don't know the difference anymore. But I think, it's a big right. We say to choose to go to on the light path, and to stay there all the time, doesn't matter what. So yeah, I would do a short summary about myself, so people doesn't know me well. Well, I was born and live in Israel. The reason I I met this wonderful woman is that I was from 2014, I started to travel to the Netherlands in order to give lectures in the beginning and some healing sessions, and then I end up being a Dutch resident for 2 years, and still was traveling even afterwards. To do sessions, lectures, workshop, opleiding, all kinds of stuff. And my story began in 2001. I was introduced from my girlfriend. Today she's my wife and the mother of my 4 children. And someone called Adrian De Veer. He passed away already, but anyway, when I met him, then I came to his practice, and for the first time, I had a chance to walk into the room. And when I walked into the room, immediately sensed something very different. And Adrian gave me an opportunity to tune in, to do a short meditation. I didn't know anything about meditation back then. I was very, very young, still young, but and then all of a sudden, everything was opening up. I could see them. I could communicate with them, and I became like clairvoyant, clairaudience, claircognizance, in all in once. We say from 0 to 100, and it was very intense. Afterwards, to build it up, Adrian gave me his, he was congrats me. He was really told me that I have an ability to work with the ETs, and from that day, I felt this is not only my new job to work as a ET healer, but also to become a messenger and to become how can I say, representative. I don't know how to say it really, but to be a messenger of the ETs, but also to do it on both sides. So I'm dedicating my life to support people with the support of the beloved ETs. My team is from Sirius B, and my guide name is Doron. And so I'm channeling with him, and we're doing healing together. We're doing also a lot of fun stuff together. So it's not only about professional. Giving lectures about the ETs, not so much lately, but I'm more focusing on meditations, group healings, and training people to become ET healers, like Esther. But there is no like Esther. She's one of a kind. don't try. Don't become like this. But anyway, yeah, my wish is always to, to copy paste some of my abilities and some of the, I think, right to become it healer, because I think this is a very big respect to work with those beloved beings and to become part of their path. And basically we are ETs ourselves, and this is only our multi-dimensional self talking to us. But I came to this conclusion later on. So in the beginning it was very big mist, and now it's just my life and my multi-dimensional life. So this is very, very special. Yeah, and I saw that actually Esther started to do those beautiful peace meditations the last weeks, and the topic was very interesting because it was about the war that happened now in Israel. And yeah, I felt the need to jump in to offer to Esther to do something together, because I think it's very nice, her initiative. But also I felt like, yeah, because I have something in common and I'm here now. So yeah, I wanted to contribute my, my field and my wish to contribute the field of peace and love. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. You have such a big heart field. It's always so palpable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I just want to shortly give some kind of a summary about what is happening now in Israel from my perspective. I think there is no one perspective, of course, but on the 7th of October, it was a Saturday, it was a holiday called the Simchat Torah, which is the very beginning of starting the new Bible to read. It was a big, it was a holy day. It was a very, very special day for Jewish people, very happy day, basically. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it was a huge attack on the several kibbutzes. A kibbutz is a kind of a village that people come together as a community, and next to Gaza Strip, but also some other cities next by. Unfortunately, what happened, Hamas, which is very cruel terrorism group inside Gaza, from the Palestinian people, but there are not the, let's say we have the Palestinian people that basically people that lives in the Palestinian territories, which called Zone A in Israel. And inside there is this Russian very cruel group, terrorism group that called Hamas. They were attacking and killed 1,400 people in 1 or 2 days, maybe in a few hours, I think. And yeah, and far more. There is more than 3,000 people injured, including soldiers, including, of course, civilians, and 240 people was kidnapped, from babies to older people inside Gaza, and there is no info about them. Nobody know what's going on, and there is more than, unfortunately, I don't want to go into too much details, but more than almost 400 people that basically dead and didn't, they cannot identify them. So it's a big trouble, and it's a very, very heartbreaking, especially. Yes, sorry. It's about very, very, very innocent people, children, infants, cruelly was murdered, burnt, and horrible stuff. And yeah, so we are in a big pain, and I think, of course, also the Palestinian people are also in big pain. They don't want that. They want to work. They want to live their life. But unfortunately, the Hamas doesn't let them to live their life like they want to, and they keep them as hostages and to prevent them to run away from themselves, from terror. It's very, very difficult for them. So they also feel terrible about them being injured, killed, and whatever is happening over there. And I know IDF and Israel forces do everything to prevent innocent people to be hurt. And yeah, it's still it's painful, and there is so many things happened. And of course, there is another scene in the source in the north. I live in Eilat, which is the very end of Israel, the border from Egypt and Jordan. And yeah, we also have now double our inhabited people that are living in our towns. Our town is very small, but it's kind of unique. It's on the Red Sea, and we have now 60,000 people just in the hotels living here. They are being evacuated from their own cities, and they basically live here until they will have a new house or until this war will be ended. And yeah, and of course there is more, and there is also other countries starting to try to involve, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not. I mean, fortunately, it doesn't really happen so much. So I hope it stays like that, and within a few months there will come peace and quiet. And but one of the light point that we see here, that so many people come together. There is huge amount of initiative from private people, from not only from our organization, well-known organization and government organization. I'm talking about people that basically leave their job and go and work with farmers, cooking for people and hosting people, cooking for soldiers. Even today I saw a very nice article about a very generous man that he have a car company, and he just gave away 120 new cars for people in the kibbutz that basically their car been burned, and so they just gave them away 120 cars, new cars. And yeah, and much more. And actually people just sick and tired from all the conflict, from all the protesting, from all the things that happens from the government. And we don't want that. We want to live together. We want to hug everyone. And I'm not only talking about Jewish and Muslims. I'm talking about Israeli Jewish that fighting each other just because he's from the left, he's from the right, he have a religion, he's a religious, he is gay, he's I don't know, stuff like that. People are fighting from about nothing, basically. So people really say it out loud. We don't care about left and right. We don't care what color you have. We just want to embrace you. And also a lot of beautiful initiative from Muslims, from Arabic people that saved a lot of people, because one of the things that happened on that day, it was a huge party. 3,000 young people basically was just dancing trance, and yeah, they were attacking those people. Unfortunately, a lot of them was died, but also some Bedouin, which is part of the Muslim people that lives in the south of Israel. They did a lot to help and to rescue people from there, and they risked their life. And yeah, it's so. I mean, I can talk for hours what happens from the good side of this very terrible thing that happens now. And yeah, we just want to have a new word, and I also believe that somehow when something horrible like that happens, and we say, then there is some kind of a Jewish saying that when someone is passing away, he's opening up new opportunities for the living people. So I believe we have an opportunity here, and somehow Israel and the Netherlands have a very good connection from many, many years ago. So yeah, I think we are connected, and I felt that so many times when I was traveling to the Netherlands, and also when I was living in the Netherlands, I felt home. And for me, it's a big honor to come together for the same purpose of joining forces to love each other and to spread love and to accelerate the power of peace within ourselves and to spread it out there. Yeah. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, everything will serve a purpose. I feel so many people and most people don't want war. And the people are awakening. So there is so many peace initiatives also, as you mentioned before. It will generate more light. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's breathe.
Take a breath.
Yeah.
May I technically ask if everybody is muted, because I sometimes still hear some background noises.
Yeah, maybe we can mute everyone. Yeah, it's more quiet.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I will also make sure my house is more quiet. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start this evening with a special meditation that I'm going to do. This meditation track called Womb Love. So yeah, we're going to tune into the cosmic womb and to really work to feel more the love inside ourselves and to ask our spiritual guide to join us and to when we're going to create enough energy and the connection between all of us will be very, very good and it's going to happen very quickly. And from there, we're going to spread it to whatever needed, but especially Israel area between every forces that are being inside, because I don't know what is really happened. And finally, I think there is more and more people that are understanding is far more than what we can see. And we know, and there is so much knowing, we say, and so much information, but what is true, we don't know. But the only thing we can know is that we all created by love. So it doesn't matter what kind of terrible things people did, and they have right to go back to the heart, to the source, and to start purify themselves to the greatest good. So with this kind of hope, we can start. By the way, if you have headphones, this is the time to wear them. And I'm going to switch to stereo mode. So hope all of you that have that listening from mobile phones will hear it good. Otherwise, I'm going to record it as also on my audio software in high quality, and afterwards I will send you a link so you can hear it in a high quality and you can practice the meditation anytime you like. So, Clavo, ready? Okay, I need just 1 second.
You can keep your videos open, but if you're more comfortable with closing your video, that's of course also okay. Whatever you need to relax nicely.
Close your eyes and listen to the sound, vibration of the ocean. Washing away everything, purifying. Allow yourself to feel the vibration around you. The space in which your body occupies in space. You can put one hand on your heart and one hand above your heart. And just feel the power of your heart. Touching the edges of your body, and crossing the boundaries of your body, way beyond your body. As we all one heart, we all one love. The only reason that we win to be alive is because love. So embrace this fact. And by doing that, you can also realize this womb that was carrying you alive from the very first moment as two single cells until you become 50 trillion cells. You are just pure love, pure soul, pure consciousness. Crawling into all the challenges in life, observing your environment, vibration, information, education, experience, challenges made you who you are now. Allow yourself now to feel the individuals in this group now. We all choose to come together as one collective consciousness. Washing away everything that we know, and slowly, slowly returning to your womb of love. Calling your spiritual guide, come very close to you now. Divine within us. And as you now feel not just one individual, you can feel now you are part of something bigger than you. Bigger than you can imagine. Feel that inside every individual every human being, whatever actions has been done, the inner source is pure love. And if you can remove the judgment, the emotions, whatever you've been told, you may be confined. This opportunity to reconnect to the light. So I'm inviting you, beautiful people, to become huge light, like a cloud moving between the sky and earth. Moving about above your place in a split second. Now above Israel and the Middle East. Become a huge cloud of love and openness. Only by projecting the pure love that is still within you, you're going to remind all the individuals that they can also choose hope in humanity, hope that the light is still there within the people, with each and every one that is alive and taking a part in this game of life. Now take a time to just experience that. Now coming 1 minute that's been left, please send your prayer and intention with full intention and open heart. Thank you. Now you're ready. You can open your eyes.
Beautiful journey. Thank you. Let's stay in this womb of love. Just envision the ocean sound still bubbling around you. This expanded field that we are. Enjoy it while we invite our friends from the stars that have been always serving us and are still doing that on a daily basis, non-stop. They support us to create peace and healing and ascension. And you can invite your own guides and helpers to come closer. And I gladly invite the one who is meant to speak now. The field will decide upon that. It could be the Arcturians, who are the guardians of our galaxy. But it could also be someone else, a special guest. Let's find out. Just have some nice deep breaths. Keep sensing that expanded peace field. Always realizing that everywhere around the globe, so many people are meditating and praying for peace, coming together, unifying in groups, and it all helps to stabilize the field of peace. So also feel connected with everybody around this world who's not in the call now, but has their heart open for peace. We're all connected. Sua sua nyataka. Sua sua nyataka. Sua sua nyataka. Arcturus. Knows peace fairly well by now. Many times ago, Arcturus was a war zone too. Many specialized aircraft have been battling with our realities until we stood up and fought back. At the time we were still fighting back. Fighting back seems logical, or doesn't it? How can a peace field be created if people fight back? What is the alternative? Should we allow ourselves to be outnumbered or slaughtered, perhaps? What is right to do? Many tribes and nations have defended themselves towards peace. Arcturians know these times still very well. It's in our blueprint. We are battlers, you can say, till a certain extent. We have invested in technologies that build very, very large and spacious mothercraft that can protect and build shields, so to say, from where no other projectiles can enter our regions. We safeguard ourselves these days. Currently, even safeguarding is no longer so necessary. As above, so below. Many galactic wars have been fought between very large nations and races. Currently, all these nations seem to come to peace. There is a way forward. This way we could call understanding each other's perspective. As soon as understanding each other's perspective comes into the equation, peace almost naturally arises. Does this also hold for Earth? Possibly. Arcturians believe this is the case. As long as understanding for both parties is very wobbly, fighting will be the result. As soon as understanding or trying to make up for losses that once upon a time were there, if that takes place, there is a stabilization of the field. This is what Arcturus has learned over time. Can we understand each other's perspective first? This is a prerequisite for long-lasting peace fields. Let us all include in our circle right now one person that you can't get along with. It can be your boss, it can be your brother, it can be your spouse, I hope not. It can be your mother, or why not father-in-law. There can be very obnoxious fathers-in-law. We see that around the globe. Every time there is a person in your life that you can't get along with, they are always bugging you, you are at war with that person. It's a micro war, but it can be there on a daily basis. Irritation underneath your skin, thoughts running around, how to. One person. Project this one person in a golden egg of light. Can you see this person's struggles? Can you see his or her wisdom, perhaps? Can you see certain characteristics or traits that might just be typical for him or her without judging them? Can we see their pain? Can we feel their cry for help? Can we see the wounded child in there? One person, just one person. How can a collective heal if one-on-one wars are still taking place? Arcturus would say something like this to that. One-on-one peace generates peace on the collective level. Practice peace first within your own small circle of circumventions. One-on-one peace first leads to collective peace in general. This is a message that might seem very easy and logical, however we know it's not often so simple. Can you stay calm? Can we put people again and again in a golden bubble? Can we see them? Try to understand their sufferings and their survival possibly in life. Can we really see them? Can we put Earth right now in a golden bubble? The bubble is larger than the one just before. Maybe you even want to put your hand palms out like this and put the entire Earth in between. Can you see her wounds? Can you see her past? Many religions tore people apart. Can we blend them into one bubble of golden light? Understanding differences will always arise. Always be there. Can we accept to be different? One big golden bubble containing Earth ascending into peace once again. Envision differences, uniqueness, understanding, wounds, healing, balming wounds within golden cosmic light. Hold the vision, pure, bright, golden light, ascension light, blessing Gaia and all its inhabitants, all of them, the perpetrators and the victims, so to say, all of them blessed in fields of love and peace. All united, all of them. Many beings from the stars are gazing down every day again, and we see ascension is taking place. No war can stop her. Stay in this golden field, liquid plasmic light, governing Earth more and more. Allow grids of light to unfold naturally. Color yourself gold when you have an argument with someone. Don't allow your thought forms to make it worse. Paint the other person gold and see what that does to the field that connects you at all times. Color gold. Greetings from the ones who went before you and now live in stable peace fields. Once galactic wars are coming to an end, we know Earth follows next. We serve always until peace is there. We adore you, humans. Here I speak my words. Nebula is my name. My name has been gifted to me by my father and my mother, who is sitting right here. I have been carried by her in her belly quite a little bit of time ago, and currently I'm serving in cosmic realities. Peace work is what I do on a daily basis. I always look into the eyes of the dark until they realize what I've seen already before. Dark contains light, always. Look into your dark first, before entering the eyes of the dark outside of you. Nebula would like to display a transmission, a field of very high cosmic vibrations that I usually use to transmute dark into light. Feel how this field in the next few minutes will envelop you. Nebula has a way of working with dark. There is no fear. No fear. No fear whatsoever. What can possibly do you harm? There is nothing that can beat the light. Nothing. Be fearless in this moment, and I invite you to enter this transmission. Enter into your own dark. Look straight at her. No fear. Honesty. Transparency. No fear. gazing, 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 until a spark of light arises. Are you ready to join me in this transmission? We go from dark to light. This is the general current. We are all streaming dark to light, dark to light. Don't fight it. Look at it. Straight into the eye. Straight into the eye. Don't look away. Don't look away. Keep looking. Keep looking. It will start to look back at you. It will be shy. It will feel overwhelmed. It might be fearful of you seeing it. No fear response. Allow your light to be held. Are you ready? Darkness can hide very well. No fear. Search for her. Bring peace inside your turmoil. Find her. Find guilt, find trauma, find anger, find envy. Search for your dark. No fear. You are a grand light, searching for dark. No more hiding. No more escape. It's time to face dark with light. Breathe. Breathe again. And again. You are fearless. Entering your own inner war zone. Bringing peace inside darkness. Holding tight. Don't give up. Don't escape. Stay present. Feel your uncomfort. Feel the need to escape. Feel restless. Feel your dark. Simply allow it there. Keep looking straight into the eyes. This is where war originates from. If we cannot handle darkness inside of us. We start to project it outside of us. Can we truly go inside? Allow peace there. This is my job on a daily basis. I work with creatures that I will not describe in detail, but they are very grotesque, very not so snuggly, and very teethy and scratchy. They are not the types of creatures to really look into the eyes in a very pleasant way, and yet I have no trouble facing them. I know I cannot be harmed by them. I know I simply need to keep looking until they see what I see, a speck of light. This works almost 100% of times. Sometimes one or two escape, they get away. This is a reason why I travel the grids. I don't let them escape. I call them back in, and a second time it almost always works. Darkness likes to be found and uncovered. Don't let it get away. Look at your dark first, before looking at darkness around you. Can you face your own dark? Then you can face darkness around you too. This is my small sharing for tonight. I love my work, since every time I look into the dark, more light is to be found. This is our journey for Earth. Can we unfold darkness into light again? Fields of unity are omnipresent. Allow them to come to you now. Thank you for allowing peace to return to your hearts. It is always awaiting you to be found again. Nebula is my given name, and I will carry it until the ends of time. I greet you for now. I love to work with Earth. So much can change for the good of all. Thank you, Nebula. And thank you, our Arcturian friends. Thank you all for daring to look at your dark and ending in unity again. Feel your bodies, all of them, the physical one, the energetic ones. Take a nice deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel how you're feeling right now. And what your bodies need. Maybe some water. Maybe more peace. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Esther. Thank you so much. And thank you all for holding the space and become one, basically.
We are one field. Beautiful. Thank you, Chagai, for inviting me.
Thank you so much for hosting me as well. And to meet your beautiful community, and it's I'm honored. So I just wish for everyone much peace with yourself, and hope for good news, we say, and peace in the world.
Yeah.
Stacks.
Color her gold.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Blessings to you all. Drink some water, rest well. If you still want to share anything, you can use the chat or send an email. It's nice to keep it a bit quiet now. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, everybody, for your comments and your love and presence. And your beautiful smiles. You can always call in our star friends if you need support. We do this together. Yeah, it will spread. Thank you, Susan. Yeah. Micro peace, huh? Let's start. Sleep well. Peaceful. Love you all.
Love you. Slaap lekker.
Till the next one.
Tot de volgende keer.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Tot ziens.
My one Hebrew word.
It's
we
going to
will
grow.
work on that.
Yes, you should. I should. Silent.
Bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.